What's up, campers? Ever wonder what you can make that's easy peasy over the fire or with a small barbecue while you're camping? Stick around, I got 4 meals including a stir fry, a foil pouch meal, an easy peasy breakfast, and barbecued pizza. The point is to keep everything short, sweet, to the point, and with minimal dishes as possible, because no one likes doing dishes while we're camping, now do we? We're gonna try something new over the fire. It's a chicken stir fry. I've never done it before, but we're gonna figure it out together, and hopefully it works out well enough that you guys can use this recipe when you're out camping. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to Big Daddy. I bought this thing, I don't know, well over 10 years ago. It's, I believe, 18 inches, and I love this thing. What I got going on down here is a nice little fire. I also have some kindling all chopped up nice, so I can hopefully control the heat a little better. And right now we're just warming up the frying pan. We've had it for a couple of minutes. We're just gonna kind of season the pan up. Ooh. Season it up like that. Now we'll take some dry paper towel and just, you know, yeah, that's beautiful. So this is the stuff we're using. I just bought this at Zayre's, no big deal. I've also pre-cut up my chicken. I'll show you the size when I open this up and start cooking it. And my head chef has all of the veggies all ready to go. Some onions, red and yellow peppers, and then we like to cheat with garlic when we're camping. Also, we bought this as a stir fry to make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Add a little bit more of this, let it warm up. So this is just itty bitty chicken. Cut it up nice and small. There's my finger. Just so that we know it's gonna cook through fairly quickly. Throw it all in there. Stop messing around. And of course, because I am who I am, I forgot my spatula in the trailer. Woo! I love this frying pan. No, this one's good. It just, I love it because you can really MacGyver the.
You should use metal on metal.
No.
Yes. That'll eventually destroy that.
I've been using this.
Non-stick on non-stick and metal on metal. Anyway, that's just mine.
I've been using this thing for years on here.
You're probably right. It's probably cool.
Perfect for eggs, believe me. There we go. I want this a little hotter.
But I had my teeth whitened before I got the frying, so that
One stick at a time, just see what happens, right?
it was like
the sweet thing about having cast iron is you can just put it over the flames. It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
actually adds flavor to it.
When I season this, I got kind of like my own little thing, and it's not what anybody else does, but it works for me.
What's that?
I just scrape it, wipe it, throw a hunk of butter in there, spread it around, throw a couple of sticks under there to get it really hot, and then as the fire goes out,
Well,
all the butter in.
yeah, that works. The idea is you want to open the pores of the metal with the heat.
Yeah, you got to get it hot, right?
Yeah, and then once it cools off, the pores close and they hold the grease in. And then that's what gives it the nonstick.
Now, because this is so much higher than what I'm used to, I'm really cooking cooler than what I'd like. So, one stick wasn't enough, so I'm going to put in 2 more, because I want to get this nice and hot to saute the veggies, right? We don't want our veggies to be soggy. Alright, it's been a few minutes. I'd say 7 minutes. I haven't been timing, I'm not gonna lie. But judging by the chicken, it's done. If you look underneath, that fire is nice and perfect. It's just flame kissing the pan. That's beautiful, look at it. Now that's the sound. What I'm gonna do is try and get all of that oil.
I just hear sizzling and I can't help myself.
I know, it smells really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna take a paper towel and get rid of this little bit of gabagoo. Wow! Kick it up a notch, you know? What's that guy say? Bam! I haven't watched that in forever. We have some onions. Alright, our cheater garlic. Just use your own discretion. I like garlic. In case you can't tell. Bam. Yeah, bam. I like saying that. Okay, can you light that water? Get it boiling nice?
I am, yep, it's boiling. The flames are going.
We have cheater carrots as well.
You drain those. Drain them.
Drain them?
Yeah. Alright, you got other tricks up your sleeve.
When do you think? When to say when? More?
Yep. I would have done something.
And our diced up red peppers, yellow peppers. We're starting to lose our heat.
4 minutes on the noodles, right?
Yeah, 4 minutes on the noodles.
For the thing, give it 5 minutes. When you put the need the mustard too. You're gonna release a lot of water, right?
I know, and I'm as soon as you put them in, where you're about to. Okay, so I'm gonna drop these mushrooms.
I am going to, yep.
Alright, now we have our mushrooms. Just your regular slice. Throw them in there. I think this is more of a meal for, well, more than 4 people. You hungry? Good. Now it's time to add our secret sauce. What do you think? The whole thing? Yeah.
Well, how are we going to strain these tiny little noodles?
The trick is to just, you know, go on the fly, figure it out. Seems to be working out pretty good so far.
Texas like that.
No, just the GoPro batteries in general, they only last like.
A little bit of water.
There's not like an option to take.
Yeah, that's looking really good. Oh, it smells so yummy.
Okay, so the noodles are
I want to eat it. I'm starving. Alright, time to add the noodles. Nathan, my sous chef, went ahead and sauteed our, boiled the noodles, strained them. Yummy, yummy.
Sorry, honey.
I know. Donkey!
It is an honor.
Okay, we'll get some plates out and oh yeah, that fire's just perfect temperature. I hope you're hungry, buddy. Alright, now look at that fire. How it's just perfectly touching the bottom of the frying pan. That seems to be the perfect temperature, but I better back up so I don't burn my microphone.
Great idea.
Alright, just so that you guys don't think I'm a liar, look how big this frying pan is. Like, come on. It's ridiculously big. That's enough to feed like 8 people right there.
They do call it Big Daddy.
Well, it is Big Daddy. I love this thing. Let's eat! This morning I want to show you how to make something real simple and easy that everyone can do. Fire and a cast iron skillet. So this is the fire pit. My issue with this one is how far away this is from the actual flames. I've never had one this deep. If you're familiar with provincial parks, normally these holes are half buried. In reference, this piece of wood is a foot long, just so you know. But let's get going. First of all, I cut up some wood nice and small like kindling. I gotta get a fire going, and then as we go I'm gonna use this to regulate the temperature of everything. Alright, the main key to this is just tending to your fire and keeping it consistent, and trying to learn and deal with it as you go. But as you can see, we got it going nice and good. It's looking real hot. Oh yeah. Just a little bit of butter. Like an idiot, I cut the wrong side off, the bottom. But whenever I can, I cheat by the diced white potatoes. That's right, I said potatoes. I also pre-packaged my bacon. I cut it in half to make it easy. I like to throw a little seasoning salt, dehydrated onions on my potatoes. You use whatever you want, really. Not too much though, it'll ruin it. Trust me. Yeah, that's looking good now. You know, the flames are just not quite there. It seems a little hot for eggs, so we're gonna let it die down a bit. Now the other thing you can do is spread the fire out. If it gets a little too hot, just poke it away, spread it all out, it'll cool it back down. And if it starts getting too cold, shove it all back in. I know it seems a little ridiculous, but it works. That's how you gotta work it sometimes, right? Get that bacon grease around on everything. Getting close for eggs. Alright, this is looking about ready. The bacon's just about where I like it. See all that bacon fat down there? We're going to throw some eggs on there. And it'll be almost time to eat. The other problem I'm having is whoever put this fire pit in didn't own a level. Everything's a half bubble off plumb.
I'm sure you could have settled, honey. You're probably on a rock. They probably don't have much choice.
Well, doesn't make cooking pancakes easy. Oh, I broke a yolk. Look what you made me do. It's okay. I'll eat 3 eggs this morning then.
I need to do that.
Hmm?
I need to do that.
Yep. It was all your fault. I saw it happen. I recorded it for video evidence.
Sure, for months you make scrambled eggs. Now that I can't eat eggs, you make pretty eggs.
I'm trying. This is insane. How much of an angle this is. Ouch. Yowzers. Let's take this egg and get rid of him. You okay, Bruno? Normally I don't mix over easy eggs this way. Just scramble them because it's easier. I'm lazy. My fire is not hot enough now. I wanted it to die down. It died down too much. There we go. A little ash on the eggs is good for you. One scrambled egg might turn into 3. You never know. Like I said, as I'm constantly going, I'm constantly playing with this fire. Compared to what we started at, this is what we got, which is perfect because it's dying down. Breakfast is almost over. It's not that big of a deal to put out. Go for a hike. Nice and easy. That's why they call it over easy in my mind. Come on, buddy. Nice. I might have a good chance at this. Nice. Perfect. 30 seconds and we're eating. Let's eat. I figured I'd get a little fancy and try toast. A little bit of toast. plain kiss. Easy pop. That's my breakfast, not yours. Perfect. Well, perfect enough for me. Alright, I lied. We'll give the dog some. Eggs are good for their coat. He loves carrots. Oh yeah, is that looking good? Does that look good? Huh? Here. Sit down. Stay. Okay, buddy, go get it. Good boy. After a long hike, everybody's all hungry, so we're gonna make some pizzas on the barbecue. I'll show you how we're gonna do it. This is the supplies we have, and some mini ones for the kiddos. Some mushrooms, ham, just deli ham, some of the green yellow and red peppers left over. We're just doing it on my brother-in-law's. Alright, so we got one big one made and one on the barbecue on some foil. I also put a little bit of butter on there, and just for reference we got it roughly medium. Alright, just check on it periodically. Starting to get there. Make sure it's not sticking. I think the key to this is to keep the lid closed because you want to cook it like it's in an oven, like a pizza oven, right? Alright, we're at 3 minutes on this one.
Definitely black, but it tastes good.
I think this one is done at 3 minutes. Okay, I got this one on. It's 3:36 according to my watch. Yeah. Alright, 3 minutes. Yeah, this one's done. Whoa, just leave it there. That could have been bad. Those pizzas were good. I got it all over my face. Alright, so the trick with them is you want to cook them on medium. I took tin foil, I folded it in half, but I did that twice, and I put that down, put a little bit of butter, and then I cooked them for 2 to 3 minutes. Now the catch is, it can burn really easily. So there's a fine line between raw and burnt. So you gotta kind of put your feelers on that, and also keep an eye on your clock. Keep your phone, your watch, whatever, close by. Keep an eye on it, and try and keep that lid closed so that the cheese will melt. And man, they were good. Everybody was licking their lips when we were done. So tasty. So we're over at Nathan and Carol's site because it's Nathan's turn to cook dinner for me tonight. It's gonna be lovely. He's gonna make us some foil pack. And as you can see, he's got a rip-roaring fire going, trying to get some coals so that we can cook these things up. Alright, what do we got going on here, buddy?
Smoked sausage and vegetables. I don't know what to tell you.
Some beans?
Yep, beans,
Mini
mushrooms,
potatoes.
onions. Nothing too fancy. Just add some butter and Cajun seasoning, and as long as you wrap up the foil good and you get a good steam pouch going, it'll be great.
Kind of sausage? The andouille?
I don't know, it's Carolina?
Andouille.
Yeah.
I love foil pouches because they're so easy. No dishes. Bada bing, bada boom. Everything's all cooked at once. It's gonna be good. Get some sausage on there. Oh, you pre-cut it?
Wait, I need Cajun seasoning.
It's right here.
Cajun seasoning, go.
Alright.
Yeah, on the veggies, yeah.
On the veggies?
Yeah, before the sausage.
Before the sausage. Alright, say when.
No, well, you do you. It's all good.
Well, I'm doing
It's
all
Cajun
of them.
seasoning,
Like
man.
that one?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's probably good.
That's a little better. Can you get salt and pepper, Carolina?
Please.
Please. Alright.
Yeah, that's bam. Try saying bam, it's fun.
No.
So what do we got in there so far? We got beans, potatoes, onions, mushrooms, a couple hunks of butter,
Button mushrooms.
button mushrooms.
Good couple hunks of butter.
Good couple hunks of butter.
Cajun seasoning.
No garlic though.
For whatever reason, we're leaving the garlic out this time.
Bam.
People don't know how to make foil packs, and everybody's technique is different.
Not that easy. It is and it isn't.
There is a
If you have a bit of practice, it's not a big deal, but the idea is to seal it without popping any holes in it, and that can get tricky. Plus, you gotta keep a bit of air in there.
yeah, and when the butter melts and the veggies start steaming, you want to keep all that steam in.
Well, if it pours out, if the liquid pours out into the fire,
Then you're in a bad way.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit in your way, but
So I always start with the front one, do the two sides, go back to the front one. That sort of locks the sides in.
I always do the fold onto the fold like a hem in a pair of jeans or whatever too.
Yep.
That really locks the,
Yep. And then it helps to keep the air in it.
yeah. And then one more, I put one more fold.
So he's
As
saying,
well.
instead of just flipping it right over like this, you sort of straighten it out a bit, and then you actually fold that in half. If that makes sense.
Yeah, perfect. You get that one down.
And we go again.
One more time around.
This is just on the first layer. Since we're doing it on a campfire, we're gonna do 2 layers of this.
Double wrap it.
If at any point you poke a hole through this, you're gonna have to start over. That's my rules. I don't know.
That's the same way I do it.
I've tried to save the ones with holes in them, but
Yeah, you're better off pulling out some more foil, transfer it over, start again. And then,
I'm really nervous I'm gonna get a hole since we're talking about it.
yeah, I don't want to jinx yourself, right? And then what I do is, this is the first one, right? So I would foil this foil, if that makes sense. Double it up. Round 2. Okay, so Nathan likes to take his corners and put them in so they don't poke through on his second layer.
They're a little wide.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
We may have an issue with grill space.
Once they poof up a bit, they'll go narrow.
Yeah.
But still. Oh, that's not great. Ow! No,
It's hot already.
can't believe that's hot already.
Got the fire burned down, nice base of coals. Threw a couple logs on there just to keep it nice and hot. Got a nice sizzle going. Look at them, they're already starting to puff up.
Okay, we need to move these around a little.
Oh, that one's nice and poofed up.
Oh, this is dangerous.
does it.
I don't even know. I don't even want to move them. I think we got to shift the coals over. Can we get some heat to that side?
Yowza. I'm gonna shuffle these from one side to the other. A little smoky. There, perfect. Now those are ballooning up. So what are we at? We're at about 15 minutes. Oh yeah. I like it when they sound like that, when you flip them.
They sound really good. Those all sounded really good.
They do. And then also, I had to pull all of the logs out because it was getting crazy hot, and then everything calmed down, so we shoved them back in. The one thing about it is, it's all about fire management, really, and just keeping an eye on it, making sure you're not burning it. It's rather watching your hot spots. Yeah, it looks like that one log in the corner there is gonna have to come back out again.
I don't know. Those two were on the cold side for the whole beginning.
Yeah, maybe we'll give them a minute under that heat and then pull them out. Okay, this is a bad example, but I've watched people on YouTube they're like, this is how you make this fantastic potato pouch, right? And they'll have salmon and onions and whatever. And this is just a really bad example. I'm using a hunk of wood. But they'll fold it over like this. And then they'll take the other piece and then they'll fold it back over. And they go like this.
Yeah, they just sort of crunched up.
And then they go like that. And bam. Oh, throw it on there, right? That drives me nuts. I don't know why, because I've always made our pouches the way I showed in this video, right? Because then, if you look at it, it's getting that steam, it's got room for everything to move around in. As you're flipping it, you can hear the potatoes and everything moving, and all the juices and spices getting in there.
Funny.
But if you shake these, like you can. Ah!
I just did that.
All right, we got 4 of them. Open it up. Oh,
You don't mess
cut it. Oh yeah, that looks super good.
I'll come over there and serve you guys.
I'm not gonna film me eating this because it's just gonna be dangerous. So, yeah.